Woo! Well, here we are down at Honks place at Ashburton, man. We're going to go inside this beautiful shed here and check out all the cars this dude's got. Man, he's got gas pumps everywhere. It's just an amazing place. On the show today, we are doing sheds. We are at Honks place in Ashburton. We go to Greg's crazy menagerie of cars. There must have been a couple of hundred. We're back at Mag and Turbo talking tyres with Toots and transmissions with Donnie from Kaspa. All this and more on the Hot Rod Show. Now we're sitting on Paul French's Model A.
My Model A Roadster stored at Paul's.
Paul French, this is not your Model A Roadster. Sorry, I was confused, but this is a cool one, man.
It is. I brought the body at a swap meet of Murray Stewart and brought the running gear off Harry and just chucked it together, left it in Paul's shed for about...
Yeah, good old Harry.
Left it in Paul's shed for about 3 years probably, and picked it up the other day and dragged it out this morning and got it going. It's got 35 wires on the front, 32 wires on the back.
Yeah, 18 inch. That in 1932.
Yep, factory.
They had dubs back then, man. now tell us some about the all the cars. Well, you got your Bofors gun there. That's pretty easy.
That's for protection for the front gate.
Yeah.
There's a wee wire goes from the front gate to the trigger.
The triggers,
yeah.
And but you done a lot of drag racing and stuff.
Yeah, drag racing, off-road racing, just all sorts of racing.
Building engines.
Yeah, I love building engines.
What do you like specialising in?
Any engine really, just love V8s.
Yeah.
Done them for 38 years now. I had a Canadian here the other day and he said, how long have you been building engines? And we worked it out, it was 38 years. And I still love it, you know. I'll chuck a motor together tomorrow, flat it for myself or something like that, you know.
I mean, they are pretty easy to put together once you've done it a couple of hundred times.
Yeah, it's all the checking clearances though and stuff like that. But yeah, they are cool old engines.
Tappets, right?
Yeah.
They're bugger, eh?
They are. Yeah, a lot of work.
But now, with your Roadster here, where do you plan to take this?
Well, I brought a brand new 32 chassis for it that's pinched and all that, and then I picked it up and thought, shall I pull this body off or not, or shall I just get it going? So it'll probably just start as an old four-banger, and then I'll get another body for my other one, and which I'm bad at doing, change direction.
But I mean, like to have something like an old flivver like this to cruise around in, eh?
Yeah, an old jalopy here. I don't like the term rat rod. I'd rather call it a jalopy, you know.
I don't like rat. The term rat rods is like calling young kids boy racers. They're not. They're just people who like cars, you know. Yeah.
And I like a car to be a car, not steampunk. You know, you see some cars and they look like steampunk more than a car.
Well, yeah. Well, as soon as you put stuff on that's not needed, you've overdone it.
Should be at Oamaru at the Steampunk Festival, you know.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been to Oamaru, but
I've never been to the Steampunk Festival down there.
I've never been to the Steampunk Festival either, but I've just been to Oamaru and seen all the steampunk stuff, you know. So yeah.
It's like what you've got here is just an eclectic collection of just beauty. You know, like everywhere you walk, there's a flathead block, or there's a blower case, or there's a quick change rear end, you know, and everything sitting, or more importantly, there's a Hemi V8 sitting under a piece of cloth, you know.
Yeah, it's a bad disease, you know.
It's not a disease, man.
It is. It's got to be something.
It's what you've got is the ability to live your dream.
Yeah, it can't be normal though.
Why?
Well,
aren't you normal?
I don't think so.
I think you're normal. I think you're just one cool dude to have so much stuff.
Yeah, I love people that can appreciate the cool stuff too, but I don't know if it's normal.
If I had this place, this would be exactly how it would be for me. You know, why pack anything away when you can't see it if it's packed away?
But yeah, I'm probably a bit lazy, and I don't do anything to impress anyone else. So you know, some people come to the place and think it's an actual shithole, but some people love it. You know,
those people can leave, can't they?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's no stress on me.
Opinions are like backsides. We all got one. Some of them are stink. But, well, man, hey, Greg, this is just absolutely amazing, man. It's, you know, we just hope people can appreciate what they see on TV that we're seeing here, because it's incredible.
Yeah, I've got some mates that bring their missus here to say their place is not that bad. Come and look at this.
Yeah,
you know?
come and see this guy. You'll be happy to come home.
Yeah.
So you married?
Living with a Sheila at the moment. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's good. At least you got someone to do the dishes.
Yeah, I've got a dishwasher.
You got a dishwasher.
Yeah.
And you got a pull full of green stuff, and you got a pump halfway through that's getting a flathead in it.
Yeah, I've got a proper little flathead powered pump that I'm going to set up by the pool.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
If people annoy you, you can just stick the pump on them.
Straight pipes, yeah.
Put the suck end on them. Well, Greg, thanks so much, man, for letting us into your life, Because this is your life, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate anyone that can appreciate the stuff that's here, because I think it is cool stuff too.
See,
you know,
this is artistic. You know, I mean, like, call it anything you want, but this is actually artistic. You're a very lucky dude.
Artistic and a lot of work.
Yeah. Hey folks, want to go to SEMA? Yes, SEMA in Las Vegas this year. The Hot Rod Show has secured some unbelievable exclusive tickets for a select few. This is Hot Rod Heaven. Join me and the crew as we get to see some of the greatest cars and car makers in the world. We will be releasing all the details and travel arrangements next week on the show and on Facebook. This is gonna be huge. Okay, well, here we are again at Mag & Turbo, and as you can see, it's always a beautiful day at Mag & Turbo, and we're standing beside this beautiful 5.0 Mustang. But, you know, we're going to get a bit further into the tyres and wheels. You know, last time, you know, we've been walking you through the suspension and what we can do here, but here's Toots, man. Woohoo! Come on, Toots! Yeah,
Dougie, how are you?
How you doing, Toots?
Very good.
The way you ran on there, man, I thought you were Brody Retallick for a minute.
Oh, well, I hope the floor would have been as slippery. It would have been like Steve Parr, like Sail of the Century
like
back
a
in the
Pearl
day.
Ortiz, you know, make a grand entrance.
That's it.
Wow.
Well, folks, when you saw us the last time, we were test fitting wheels up on this Mustang, and we had a whole array of stuff, and we sort of taught you about what would work and what wouldn't, with
and
offsets.
Like the displacements by the centre of the
That's
wheel.
right,
and all
offsets
that stuff.
and all that kind of stuff. So now we've gotten down to the nitty gritty, and after that, we actually spent many long days trying to figure out what wheels are going to work for this particular vehicle. But before we get into that, we just thought you'd show you a bit of this.
Yeah. Woo!
Check this out.
Yeah, there it is. Wow.
Let's see the front.
Oh, wow. Dude, that is amazing. And hands-free.
All hands-free.
Wow.
All by magic, really.
Check.
Now
Hey, that was amazing. Now you got to buy everyone a box of beer because your phone rang.
Yeah, that's right. Whoops.
Whoops. It was probably another customer.
Probably was.
Yeah.
But anyway, how we've achieved that is by putting a Ride Tech air ride system into the vehicle.
Ride Tech.
Yeah, Ride Tech, all the way from the USA.
Yeah,
so
I've heard that brand mentioned quite a lot. You know, when talking to guys about their airbag suspensions and that.
and your good man Peter can attest to how good they are as well. He's
Ride
used them
Tech.
a couple of times on their vehicles.
Yes.
So why don't we have a look in the back,
Yeah.
into the heart of what the Ride Tech system is?
Yeah. Well, we'll have a look at that. Wow, man, that was amazing looking at that stuff. Eh?
I know, it's a pretty cool gear, eh?
Whoa.
Yeah, but I mean, even
So
though...
have all your shops, around the country got access to
Well,
this?
we will eventually. We
Yeah.
just thought of testing it out with this
Yeah.
Mustang, and so we just thought we'd give it a go ourselves.
Go and knock on the door at every Mag & Turbo and say, hey, when are you getting Ride Tech? Put the pressure on them.
Yeah, exactly. So no, we're pretty excited to align ourselves with a good kit like that.
That is a very good brand.
Yep. And now the wheels. We're very excited about the wheels too. And these are a new brand to the Mag & Turbo stables.
Yeah.
They're the brand is called Ferrada.
Ferrada.
Yeah, and you can check them out at ferradawheels.com. They're all the way from the States as well. And we'll just go through a little bit about what we've got on this vehicle now. So what we have both front and rear for this Mustang is the 20-inch diameter, and they're 10.5 inches wide. So they're quite a bit wider than what the factory ones were.
10 inch in the front and 10.5 in the back last time.
Well, we do have that. We're for our daily driving
Right,
sense, we're going to run just the 10.5 inch all the way around.
Okay,
But when we want to look really staunch, we're gonna chuck on the back some 11.5 inch wide wheels.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. And
so they're gonna go inwards, aren't they?
well, the 11.5 inch ones will stick out a little bit further than what these ones are, and we've wrapped on that that wheel a 285 wide tyre, just so that we get enough rubber on there to cover what we're doing.
Well, you don't want to lose traction.
No. Well, this thing, I think it doesn't matter how wide a tyre you're going to get on this car. It's going to lose traction because of the 5-litre V8.
Oh, shame.
You've had a go on one of these Mustangs before.
I know, but I ran into a flower pot.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
So so we're really excited to show what this car can do, and the new air ride system, the new Ferrata wheels is going to make this car look. It's going to look one in 1,000 in New Zealand.
There's a 2-year waiting list or something in Australia.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just love being behind on one of these on the motorway. Man, they just look awesome following along behind.
They really do. But the good thing about the wheels from Ferrata is that they're not just going to fit your Mustang; they're going to fit a whole bunch of vehicles as well. So if you're interested in finding out whether Ferrata wheels is going to suit your car, just get in touch with us at magandturbo.com or give us a call 0800 Mags for you.
Yeah. Hey, let's have a look at what's this wheel we got sitting over here.
Well, this is the rear. Let me go get that.
Yeah. So what's the width of this one?
So this one here is an 11.5 inch wide, so it's quite a big beast, and even the 285 wide tyre on it is just a wee bit stretched on it, but we need that stretch to make it fit under the guards with the air ride system.
Yeah, because that's still going to come down here to
That's right, it's going to come right down there by the rim. So we want this 11.5 inch to appear like that 10.5 inches in the rear, and we need that stretch on the tyre to make it work.
Okay.
Yep. But one of the great things about Ferrata wheels is that apart from their simplistic design in this particular model, the FR1, so the 5-spoke is the FR1, this brilliant concave that it has on this wheel just looks amazing, and it really sets off this Mustang.
I mean, that's beautiful, eh? These are classic wheels. I've seen them sitting in your office, when do we get to have a look at those things,
Here they are. So with the OE wheels that the Mustang comes on, has more of a Euro meshy design wheel. We've gone for a much more timeless choice in the 5-spokes, so I think it harks back to the sports nature that the Mustang is, and we think we've got the right wheel for this car.
Wow, man, that's way cool. Well, you know what? We're going to come back and we're going to get more stuff here from Mag and Turbo next week, because we're going to show you what some of these wheels look like on the Broadster.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo! The Broadster.
Looking forward to that, man.
Man, that's going to be awesome, eh? Well, Toots, hey, thank you so much, man. And Air Ride, man. The Air Ride suspension. What's the brand again?
It's Ride Tech.
Ride Tech. That's it, man. It is amazing. It's a big brand that you should be involved with. Ride Tech. Is that Ride Tech?
That's the sound there, mate.
We'll see you later. Well, I'm here with Kerry. Hey, Kerry, how you doing?
How you going, mate? You all right?
Yeah, good. Tell us a little bit about your race car here, because it's an Aussie hot rod, man.
It is, mate.
There's no way of denying that.
Nah. Holding up the Aussie flag. All my mates have got Chevs and Fords and stuff, so people get the old Holden name out there, SLR. They can't catch it, so.
Yeah, really? What have you got in here?
Oh, it's only W308.
Yeah.
Yep. Just bit of work done to it. Don't want to reveal too much, but yeah, it goes pretty good.
But they're very light bodies, aren't they? So,
yeah, they are.
Yeah. That's your advantage there, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
And it goes pretty good down the quarter too. So.
And now, like at automotive, compliant. Well,
yep, complete automotive.
Yep. We do all the compliance stuff here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we do everything from compliance to we register them for them. We shoot down and register them. We do servicing, warrants.
Yeah.
Brake disc machining, anything you want, all sorts.
That's great, eh?
Cover it all.
It's like a one-stop shop.
Just about.
But is there any other businesses you'd like to plug in that?
Oh, mate, there's all sorts. There's the mount shop next door to us. They look after us pretty good.
Guys, eh?
Yep.
They sponsor the fastest wheels in the country.
Well, yes, they do. Yeah. No, that's Griff over there, just backing in there.
Yeah.
He's the manager down here, so good guy. All sorts. You've got engine recognition services builder, Adams Motor. I did the one beside it. All sorts. Sean's got the sprint car. So it sponsors that. So
that's neat, eh?
Oh, it's awesome. Goes well.
You've got gas flowing through your veins.
Love it. Got to have it.
Oh, man. You've got to be a petrolhead. You need protector insurance and you need mothers.
Oh, exactly. Give it a clean, but build it to drive it.
Yeah. No, that's what they are, eh?
Yeah.
Good cars. It's not a trailer queen.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
No, all sorts. Burnouts, drifting, all sorts.
Yeah. You've got to have tyre smoke, man. You've got to have tyre smoke wherever you possibly can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Plenty of tyres. That's all right, mate. No
Thank
worries at all.
you so much, man. And thanks. I've been really enjoying driving around in the Galaxy there, man. And it's just absolutely sweet.
Nah, it's a pretty cool car.
Sounds cool. Goes cool.
Yeah. It'll go better once we sort it out.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
289s, man. They're hard motors to kill.
Yes, they are. A bit like the old 308.
Yeah. Woo! Cool, man. You got to get down here to Complete Automotive to get everything done on your car. Just come down and see Kerry. He'll wreck it for you. Wow, what do you think of this beautiful 57, ladies and gentlemen? This is just an amazing car. It's got an awesome history to it. You know, down here, this thing, it used to be all gold many, many years ago, and it was used in a lot in drugs, you know, shifting drugs around the country, drive-by shootings, you know, muggings and all that sort of thing. But, you know, like 57 Fords, they're a very iconic hot rod here in New Zealand, and we just love them. You know, they got some beautiful lines to them. This one certainly has. It's a pretty cool flame job too. This is a driver. This gets driven everywhere. You know, there's little stone chips here and there, but that's what shows it's not a trailer queen. Well, what do you think of this beautiful 34 Tudor here? I mean, it's just amazing. Check out the size of the dizzy on this thing. Like, that's got to throw a spark big enough to fire up every car in the shed, I believe. But look at it. Isn't it amazing? It's got a 4-barrel carb on there too. Man, this is a 50 truck block, and it's got a little bit better stroke in it, but isn't it, look at the headers. I mean, this thing is just a work of art down there. I just love a flathead, you know. It's got electric steering in it too. I mean, like, how many cars do you know that have electric steering in them? There's not a lot. But Honks seems to get along pretty good in this thing. He's got a little motor meter there. But this is a very iconic hot rod, man, the 34 Tudor. It's great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for some people it's Mopar or no car. And this here is a 73 Challenger. It's got a stroke 340 in there. And look, it's got a 6-pack on there. That's 3 2-barrels if you don't know what a 6-pack is. And this thing is just incredible. You know, like Honk, he's got a beautiful project to do here, man. This thing will blister the hides, you know, up and down the streets of Ashburton, I'm pretty sure. Isn't this interesting? This is a 1957 DeSoto, and just look at it. I mean, once you have a really good look at this car, all it needs is an engine and a jolly good old mother's polish, and this thing would be a beautiful show car. Because we all know there's no shine like a mother's, but this is just immaculate. You know, like the inside, it's fantastic. You know, 57 DeSoto, as is, original paint and everything. But here's the real surprise, a 1959 Dodge Challenger. They didn't make Challengers, we don't think. This is the only year they made them, in 59, and then they stopped until they got to 1970 and made the other Challengers. But, I mean, this is a very rare car. It's believed to be the only 59 Challenger in New Zealand. And, you know, they came out in one colour, like a silver colour paint, and that's what Honk's going to be doing to it. But rare, man, this is just amazingly rare. Well, what do you think of this, ladies and gentlemen? What shed would be complete if it didn't have a 37 Ford Coupe in it with a flat head, with twin carbs, and chromed heads, you know? Chromed heads, it's really cool. But she's a solid old beast. But, like, just take a look around at Honk's shed, man. He's got everything in here. He's got license plates, he's got carburetors, he's got manifolds, he's got engines, he's got hubcaps, he's got posters. You know, I mean, and he's got a 1959 Challenger over there, which is just rare as hen's teeth. But look, way over there, there's some people, and they're all eager as eager. They just want to get around the back of the 57 and play with the taillights, because, you know, they've all been instructed on what to do with them. But, you know, I just want to say, if you're ever feeling lonely, you know, 57 Ford taillight. Now, where'd you get this 39 from?
Brought it off a mate that brought it off Trade Me. I was bidding on it. It come from Dan at Rockets. Cool car, really nice stance. Bit of rust.
And your convertible here?
Got that off a mate. It was in bits. It's been up at the big shed. He put a new floor in it. It was a Merc, but I hate Mercs. They look like valve radios, so I put a forward front on it, and there it is. Yeah. It's just going to be a fun car. I'll never get a hood on it. It'll just be rough and ready.
Yeah.
Like
cool,
I like them, yeah.
Well, look, yeah, like roofs of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't make you go. Now, tell us about this one, Greg.
This T?
No.
Brought that on Trade Me. Me and Paul drove it home from Auckland. We had a hoot. Yeah. Went to Smash Palace, even more of a hoot
Isn't
there.
that pretty cool there, right?
It is, yeah. It's but we had such a ball driving that back.
And now it's not a bucket, it's a roadster pickup. It's a little.
It's a wee modified,
Yeah.
I'd call it. I wouldn't call it a rat rod. I'd call it a wee modified. It is such a fun little car. It's not fast. You go out a nice day and putt around. It is, I love that thing.
Well, flatheads are just beautiful engines. Well, like you can make them to go, to just to scream down the drag strip or scream around the street, or you can have them just to cruise, can't you?
I love dead stock, smooth idle,
yeah.
putt,
Yeah, your coupes here.
Yeah, it's got a 39 standard there. That's only a low mileage. It's only done about 40,000 miles.
Okay. Oh, that's very low.
Yeah, sweet motor in it. Badly rusted. But it's getting there. The 36, I had a hot flathead in it. I sold that to a guy to put in a 39 Ford.
Now, what about this beautiful pickup?
Yeah, I brought it off Ray Fenton. Did a bit of work on it. Did a bit of rust. Rick Murray.
That's an old name, eh? Ray Fenton.
Yeah, he's still around. So I buy a lot of cars off Ray. Treats me pretty good. Rick gave this a tidy up, and it's just a driver I use all the time.
Neat, eh?
Yeah, it is. It's just a cool old truck. You couldn't paint it. You couldn't do anything. We try to keep that look that it's been like that for.
Yeah. And your junkyard dog?
Yeah, it's a bit of a non-runner, but one day if I get time, I'd just rather work on a Ford than a Chev.
Yeah.
Worth more. Yeah. But if someone wants it, it's there. If they're keen to get in it, I would sell it. I sort of know when a car should be sold rather than just letting it rot into the ground,
Yeah, some people do just let them rot away, and then all of a sudden there's nothing left.
Yeah, and it's worth so much to fix it up.
Well, what about that, a blown Chrysler? That is amazing. And now this roadster
This is
here.
not mine. It's Kit Parker's. He drives it everywhere. I've just had some cracked stub axles and just put some new second-hand uncracked stub axles on it. He drives this all the time. This car.
Yeah, I think I've seen this at the breakfast sometimes. Yeah,
always.
Okay, Greg. Now tell us a little bit about the menagerie you got in here, because this is dynamite.
What do you say about it? It's just stuff, and a lot of stuff. Good stuff.
The army trucks, where'd they come from?
Half track I brought in from Illinois.
Okay.
And that Dodge come from up north.
And the coupe?
I brought it off a guy, Davey Hogg. I was working with him, and he just decided to sell it one day, so me and him left work, and I went and looked at it and brought it off him.
It's been here ever since?
No, I've driven it.
Okay.
And then I smashed it up. Some steering broke, some dodgy steering, and I've driven it in here with a motor in it, and then I sold the motor out of it, and it just sits there. So one day.
But there's blower cases and quick change rear ends and multi-carb manifolds for everything rear just lying around here.
That's one of my biggest problems, is working out what to put on a car, because I've got so many choices.
Yeah.
And it hurts my head sometimes trying to think what to do,
Well, what you've got is just what people dream of having, You're one lucky dude, man. It's just incredible.
It is a big decision of working out what to put in a car, though.
Yeah.
Like there's a 5-speed there, there's a 4-speed there, and yeah.
Well, here we are with Dommy from Kaspa. Hey, Dommy, how you doing, man?
Good, Dougie. How are you, buddy?
I'm really good, and it's great to be back here again.
Oh, it's good to have you guys back.
But first of all, tell us a little bit about your cars.
Oh, these ones down here?
Yeah.
Well, the white one, the 57,
Yeah.
I bought that, I think, in about 87 from some banker who was going back to America.
Okay.
He bought it over for his son's 21st, and there's a share market crash then. I think there's been that many share market crashes, mate.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Which one?
Which one? I think it was 87, yeah.
What about, was it 64 or 63?
64.
64.
Yeah. Yeah, that one I bought a few years ago,
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 years ago. And it's been slow work in progress.
It's easy to see.
Yeah, mate, it's colourful.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
And your right-hand drive one over there, what's that one?
That was a new one in 07.
Okay.
It came from Walton's Special Vehicles, which used to change them over for Ford.
All right, yeah.
And like Ford's back doing them again now.
Yeah.
But in those days, they used to change them and sell them through John Andrew Ford.
Yeah.
10 years, 07, whatever that was.
Yeah. Hey, but like Kaspa here, it's been going like 40 years or something. Was it 40 or 50 years?
No, mate, not that old.
No.
1976.
No. Yeah.
My brother rebought the place.
Yeah.
And I worked there for 5 years before that. So
Yeah.
since I was 15 or something.
Bruce Chilcott used to be here.
Bruce Chilcott, mate. Yeah.
Oh, Kaspa out know to who.
Yeah. He's still around too.
Yeah. Yeah, we met him. We went to a hot rod tour with him to America in '75.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was living there for a long time.
Yeah, he had to.
Well, actually, I won't say it, but yes, he's back now. So
Yeah, but your business, like you only survive this long by doing good work, don't you?
Oh yeah, mate. We work hard. We make a living out of it, and that's about all we can expect these days. It's we're quite happy. We enjoy what we do.
Yeah, but you got 3 branches.
Yeah, we've got 3 branches, mate. Yeah.
Well, you're growing, that's pretty cool.
I think both 40 years for 3 branches. It's not exactly a fast get rich scheme,
But you service transmissions from all over the country. People send them up here in crates all the time.
Oh yeah, no, we do, and thanks to you guys as well. You get us out there and help out.
You've got so many people in Invercargill shipping their transmissions up here, even.
Yeah, I don't know what it is down there. We do get a lot from there. Yeah.
But old Michael here, he's been working since he was a kid, cleaning things out, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, Michael's my brother's boy, so it's my nephew. He's been there since he could walk, I think, or even crawl. Yeah.
Isn't
So
that neat?
yeah, it's great. Yeah.
But what you got, like Ian, man, God, isn't that guy? He's just
He's a wealth of information.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the staff. It's not about any one person. It's really good. They've got a whole bunch of really good people, and they all work really hard.
Yeah.
And they're all good, honest people. That's all you can ask.
Great, man.
Yeah.
That's what a good business has. Good people.
Yeah, well, that's what you need. You need them, because they are the lifeblood of your business.
Yeah.
Nothing else really. If you haven't got good people and good fibre and morals to the company, then you're no good. Yeah.
Hey, Dominic, thank you so much, man.
Always a pleasure to see you, buddy.
You can't wait to get away from me, can you?
No, you're getting too close. That's cool.
Okay, well, there you have it from Dommy and Kaspa Transmission.
Well, that's about it, folks. We couldn't do it without our sponsors, so please support them. Mothers, you can't beat a mother's shine. Protect your insurance, you need these guys. Swiss Tracks, the best flooring in the world. Kiwi Span, they have a shed for everything. Online Logistics, they'll get your car there when you need it. Mag and Turbo, wheels, tyres, suspension, servicing and brakes. That's what they do. Then there's CRC, Smartway Security, Kaspa Transmissions, Woman on Wheels, Colourworks and New World Browns Bay. Keep in contact with us at thehotrodshow.com or on Facebook. Until next time, keep the dirty side down and the shiny side up.